traders, Day Trader Matt here with businesswithtrading.com, doing an e-mini trading room recap for Thursday the 22nd of January. And today was another interesting day in the markets. Today we had 5 trades and we were 3 for 2. So kind of a back and forth day a little bit, but we did end up with 7.5 points. So we did a good day all in all. Let's get into what we did initially. Our first trade was a stop out. And I talk about this a lot. Whenever our first trade is a stop out, I see a lot of new traders come into the market. Your first trade's a stop out, and the day just turns into crap. It just turns into basically a revenge day. The market took this money. I'm going to get it back right now. And then bad things happen from there. Really, it's not you against the market. You're kind of against yourself. That's really it's you against yourself. Talk about market makers and all this shit people talk about. In reality, I like that your big traders have a little bit of an advantage because that adds liquidity. All we do is make our trades, but you see how the market moved really, really nicely today. Yeah, we had 2 stop outs, but we took 7.5 points out. In my opinion, it's a good day. 7.5 point day is a good day. Yeah, going 3 for 2 on the day, it's definitely a little bit back and forth, but we made it count when it needed to count, and that's really all what matters. So anyway, our first trade was a long, about 4.5 right here. And you can see that it quickly got stopped out. It is what it is. So, we watched that and, watched the price come down. As it started coming back up, we looked at things and got short. Got short right about 875 here. And the market started rolling over. Very, very nice. So we were able to book some profits on that trade. We're up on the day. Very nice. Market starts to come back up. And, I'm thinking, it looks like a good time to get short here. So got short and, quickly found out that was the wrong thing to do. It is what it is, And that's the way we look at things. We got short. Market took off, stopped us out. So what do? We kind of watched things a little bit, and we got short again. We got short right up here at 4.5, and we were able to ride that down, take a little bit of profit. And then we watched things a little bit, watched the market kind of chop around, and we got short again over here, and we were able to take a little bit more profit off the table. And that's what it is. The way that I look at the market is a little bit different than a lot of people look at the market. I can say, it's different than a lot of people just because a lot of people are unsuccessful. But also, I look at what, other people are touting, what other people do, what they're trying to sell. Just because, if you're in your industry, you want to keep up with it. In anyone's industry. Whatever you do. I have a friend who's a mechanic. He keeps up with that. A friend who sells lumber keeps up with that. When I did insurance, I kept up with that. All of my prior jobs, which really weren't that many, but I always tried to keep up with things. Now with trading, I try to keep up with what's going on in the industry. What are people talking about? What's popular? And it's funny. It's just like fashion, basically. Certain things come into fashion, like skinny jeans, for example. I wouldn't wear those in my coffin, on my deathbed. But they're popular. They're going to one day not be as popular. And trading is the same way. Things come in, they become popular, they leave. And to me, I find it quite funny. That people come in and they sell their things and they leave, and there's so many trading educators coming and going. There's not as many as actual traders coming and going, but there's still quite a bit. very high numbers, which is weird. But anyway, I wanted to talk about today a little bit and focus on these two trades right here because I think they're important. A lot of new traders, they're not really sure where to go, how to do things, and that's one reason why I have the trading courses is so people can take them. And I don't have it posted, but I mean, if somebody took it and they were not able to succeed, yeah, I would give a refund because that's the type of person that I am. But I'm not going to post it on the site because that's cheapening my product. That's like saying, well, if you buy this piece of shit, you can get your money back. Like Tommy Boy, for example. Um, I can take a shit in a box and stamp guarantee on the side of it. What does that mean? Not a damn thing. You know, but that's kind of who I am. But anyway, let's talk about this trade before I get off on too much of a tangent here. We got short here and got stopped out very quickly. Well, it didn't change my wanting to be short. All it did was tell me that, you're a little bit early, Matt. Just chill out for a little bit and you'll get your entry. And that's what I did. And I was able to get short here. Yeah, I wasn't able to make a ton of money because I got stopped out here, but I was able to make a little bit and then a little bit more over here. I could have held this, but I think it's better getting out and then getting short again higher. That makes a lot of sense to me. But being able to stick with your conviction, and you have to know if your conviction actually makes sense or not. And that's why I talked about the courses. Just because I go into very, very granular detail on stuff like that. Inside of trading room or the futures group, I don't really get a lot of time to really just hone in on information and say, this is what I do, and because I don't have a ton of time in those. We're mostly just looking for trades and making trades, and in the courses, I'm able to just break it down and just get very granular on those topics and talk about everything. But I wanted to talk about this. Just I found it very interesting, just thinking about it from the perspective of a new trader. I was once a new trader, so I can go back to that perspective. And whenever I got stopped out, I would either immediately trade the opposite way, or I would trade the same way again. So if I was short, got stopped out, I'm either going to go long or short again immediately because I felt like I needed to be in the market. And it goes back to working. You work a job. Let's for sake of argument, let's say it's 9 to 5, and you get paid per hour, right? And the key is, you want to do as much work as possible so you feel like you earned that money. And trading is the same way. You want to do as much work as possible so you feel that you earned your money. But the thing is, in trading, you don't get paid per hour. You get a commission, 100% commission. And the commission is either you were able to make money with your trades or not make money with your trades. So that commission is a revolving door. You're either paying it or you're getting paid it. And the person that pays you that is you. It's not the market, it's not your broker. You do what you're supposed to do, follow a rigid trading plan and make money, you get paid for it. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit just because I thought it was a good topic, something to talk about. Also, I want to highlight a trade that we were in this week that we ended up taking profit on today. We were able to take this, I highlighted yesterday. This was a 30-point move, $1,500 move. We had our stop down here. Today, we ended up taking profit. So from here, our entry to here, our exit, we made 56 points or $2,800 per contract. So we made $1,500 per contract here, and then $2,800 per contract here, which gives us a total of 3,000, 3,000, $4,300, $4,300 for this one and this one. So let's say you traded two contracts. You took one off here, and then you took the last one off here. You would have made $4,300 minus commission, which is negligible. So you would have made 4,200, $98, whatever your commission is. It shouldn't really be that much. Maybe it's actually 2,092 would make a little more sense because that's $4 per round trip. So that's probably where most people are. 4,290. That should definitely not be over $5 a piece for round trip. And that's pretty good money in 2 days time. We got long here initially on the 20th, 2 days ago at a little bit before 12, and then we took profit today, this afternoon around 3 o'clock. So a little bit over maybe 51 hours, 52 hours, something like that. It was a good trade. It was a very, very good trade. We make trades quite a bit in the future swing trading group, and we would like all of them to work out great like this. Most of them do, some of them don't, but that's what trading's about. Trading's about being able to have a rigid trading plan that makes sense, that is profitable over a set period, and just make it happen every single day. That's what trading's all about. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video, got something out of it. You can always leave questions, comments, feedback below. You can also email me directly, support@abusinesswithtrading.com. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome, awesome night, and I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.